Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Funny Man. I know you guys have been asking for it, but we're going to be kind of going around stream rooms. So we're going to be really just kind of describing and showing you guys what our first stream setup is and why we have certain things. Some of you guys might question some of the things, but I mean, like, yo, everybody has to start from somewhere, right? So for those that are getting into streaming and are wondering, man, I must have all this other stuff just to get into streaming, we're about to show you that we're running our stream very differently for a beginner's stream, I guess you could say. And it's not, I mean, at this point I don't feel like I'm a beginner. I've been doing it for a while, but definitely the setup needs an upgrade and we're upgrading it slowly. But we just got the GoPro, so that's upgraded for us, you know, got better air quality. We're able to make content outside of the four walls of our streaming. This is our backlight. We ideally want to use it as a hair light, but I don't have like any mounts I can mount onto my ceiling. I don't have anything like that'll put it directly over my head, because ideally that's where you want a hair light to be, exactly right over you, to create this kind of like halo effect. You guys might be wondering why the heck there's tinfoil on here. I had a buddy of mine give me these LED lights, which are really great, and I'm very grateful for them. They work really well. They're quality light. And he's also in photography, and he's letting me know that these things are like funnels. What basically, we, instead of buying some that were pretty expensive and they were black as well, which is not a bad thing, learning things about like light. When you have like black panels, like those funnel panels that are black, it takes away more of the light. You lose light actually. And so using tinfoil, you know, do it yourself deal. One, the tinfoil doesn't take away any of your light, and two, it still does the job. It redirects the light where you don't want it to be pointing to. So that's super cool, and you know, I can definitely appreciate that as well. Of course, we had our gender reveal. We have on our back, laying on our futon here, some of our loading pictures. We're waiting for the other one. We're at the moment just waiting for a friend to finish painting the other one. We just asked for some touch-ups. That's like a poncho back. That's from my family. This hat here is In NOLA We Trust. This is where that light usually is. That's the closest we can get it to like kind of being directly behind us, and then I get it out of the side of the camera so you guys don't have like a blinding light in your face. Right here are Naruto and Kakashi. These are, I mean, this is one of my all-time favorite anime of all time, and some of my favorite characters, Kakashi, the OG, you know, and Naruto himself. I don't know why, but I've liked lately, like I've liked piratey stuff and just liked ships in general. So my mother-in-law got me this for my birthday, which I thought was really dope. It's a galleon. It's pretty legit. It's not a pirate ship, obviously. You don't see a Jolly Roger, but it's still pretty dope. You know, I really enjoy this. And my grandpa-in-law has this like golden Viking ship. I'm like, dude, if you ever don't want it, I'm just telling you, I would not mind. I would not mind. It's absolutely sick. And this right here is our Elgato cam link that we just recently got for the GoPro. This right here is a really cool fan. Honestly, one of my favorites. It's called Wuzoo. It has hourly functions. It has 4 different speeds. It actually has a silent speed, which is really dope, especially for streaming. And even honestly, the 1 and 2 speeds, you can hardly hear it. So it's really cool. My mic hardly picks it up. Even actually, it doesn't even have noise suppression on it. So really cool. But we do have the NVIDIA broadcast cam. So this fan's pretty dope. Costco, you know, gets you a lot of useful things. So if you guys don't got yourself a Costco membership, you guys somehow get yourself a Costco membership after this video, you better tell Costco, yo man, this guy Funny Man, he's sending you guys some stuff. Maybe we get sponsored by Costco, you know? That'd be insane. Imagine being sponsored by Costco. 15% off of your wholesale thing. We have a lot of kind of random trinkets here going on. And then our Leaf Village headband usually goes behind our chair, but it was falling off. I got to reposition it. This here is it's kind of hard for people on the stream to see this. So if you're tuning in from YouTube and haven't watched us on Twitch, check us out. Twitch.tv/funnymanlhg. We're live almost every single day. But it's kind of like our collectible tower. It's my hobby tower, things that I also enjoyed, you know, having. Right here on top, we have some of our favorite pop. We got the Soldier 76 in his apron, you know, the dad apron, the Grill Master. It's a 2018 Summer Convention exclusive. We got Red Hood. It's another 2018 Summer Convention exclusive. This is a most recent pop that I've gotten, which is Darth Revan. It's a GameStop exclusive, as well as the art series for Disney Fantasia. It's a Sorcerer Mickey. It looks really dope. It's worth nothing on Pop Price Guide, but it looked really dope. This here is our Golden Shenron. It's our Hot Topic exclusive. This right here is our Iron Man 2018 Summer Convention, the Mark 1 suit, and as well GameStop GameStop exclusive Zer with his strange coins in hand. Here's Diva. So I actually had a, wait, let me make sure you guys saw it. I actually had a Diva pop. It broke on one of my streams when we got gifted a chair. It actually fell off and broke completely, like into pieces. But this gaming chair is what took it out. I was very an emotional day. Took out my Diva pop, but it don't matter, you know. If we didn't have one of these by now, we would literally have a lawn chair in here and a bar stool. I mean, we still got a bar stool. You guys didn't notice, like, this thing is leaning against the wall on a bar stool. It's not duct taped against the wall like Tim the Tatman, but I mean, it's still, you know, we're making things work. You know what I'm saying? Here, this is our Call of Duty station. It's kind of like the first collector editions I was able to start getting for Call of Duty. We didn't realize, though, this Call of Duty was going to be the worst Call of Duty of all time. Call of Duty World War II. We voice our opinions about that a lot in Twitch, so if you guys want to see more of why I dislike this game. It is unfortunate that I spend this much money on it, but at least I got a collector's edition. This is fake bronze and plastic. It's from a scene inside of Call of Duty World War II, as well as we have the patches. We have our 20-sided die. This here is our Venomized little pop figures. We got that because in GameStop, we had these like mystery boxes that were Venomized mystery boxes. We had a customer that came in and bought like 20 of them. He had a lot of duplicates, so he just gave us whatever he didn't want. So that's Silver Surfer and Dr.
Hold the phone there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, know what you guys are thinking. Like, funny man, what the frick, bro? We're just trying to watch your video. You know, we're enjoying it. And you know what? I'm glad you're enjoying it, and I appreciate you. But right now, I just wanted to take a brief moment and just shout out our partners of today's video. Our partners of today's video is Blessed Grounds Cop. Now, if you guys have never heard of them before, and some of you might be like, what? Well, I'm here to educate you guys. Let me tell you, Blessed Grounds Coffee is the best coffee here that you can get on earth. And let me just tell you why. Blessed Grounds Coffee buys, sells, and roasts specialty graded, additive free coffee. Now you guys might be wondering, what the heck makes coffee specialty grade? Well, just like anything else, just like we like to do things in excellence and score ourselves in certain measures, coffee gets scored as well from a scale of 0 to 100. Most coffees, even name brands that you guys may think, get scored around like an 80 range. And to be quite honest, that's an average score. But Blessed Grounds goes above and beyond and gets as close as they can to that pinnacle bar of a perfect score of coffee. So when you're getting this coffee isn't just some, you know, generic brand that you get at the store. It's some of the best things that we will ever taste, guaranteed. Some of my favorites, Bose and Ricky T, but you guys can check that all on their website, blessedgrounds.com. Use code FUNNYMAN, and you guys get a whopping discount on all your gothic bags, on all your tees. That's right, they got tees on any merch. Whatever you see in that store, you guys put in that cart, and you put in, you know, code FUNNYMAN, and then guess what? You guys get a discount. So make sure to go check them out. Blessed Grounds Coffee, the absolute best coffee here and in the entire world. I'm Funnyman, and I approve this message.
Back there, we got a Switzerland flag. Shout out to the Swiss people. Now this portion here is something that is kind of mixed around. Some things have a theme, some things don't. Don't judge me. This here, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So this is our Benotion. We painted that after that whole like duct tape banana on a canvas sold for like millions of dollars, and I was like, well, I painted one. It's a Benotion. It's a banana in the ocean. It's starting off at like 150 mil auction. So I mean, if anybody wants to outbid that, hey, be my guest. We also have this here. This is when we got affiliated. We're brand ambassadors for God the Father Apparel. Let me get the light out of the way. This is simply the beginning. I got that when we were having a ton of small growth. It felt like every day there was more and more things happening, and it was really like, man, I resonated with that. I'm like, yo, this is simply the beginning. This is a Porsche supercar. This here was a pre-order bonus for I think Forza 7 or something like that. People didn't come and pick it up at the time. It was the one left in the box, and I kind of like supercars, so I was like, yo, can I have it? And they're like, yeah, nobody else wants it in the store. So that's how we have that. That there's just a diamond, a gift from when I was motivational speaking. This here is the original Sonic Mania, of course, and it is a Sega Genesis case. We got this from the Sonic Mania. The Sonic Mania that was released as of recently on all consoles and PC. We got the collector's edition for it, so that was really nice, and now we got that. Boo! We gotta give a shout out to Nintendo. I started off on Nintendo. That's where gaming started. I really do appreciate the Mario franchise. It's one of my favorite franchises when it comes to like multiplayer games. I think it's really fun, and you know, Boo's one of my wife's favorite characters to use on Super Mario Party. Uncharted as well, one of my favorite franchises on the PS4. That's an Uncharted 4 Steelbook case. We didn't get the Steelbook when it came out, but working at GameStop, people trade in their steelbook cases. So I got a free steelbook case. Now we're gonna go on to the next one. All right, guys. Now this is basically the final part of our stream setup, the actual stream setup. So we'll start off up here. As you guys can see, this is my key light, and similarities. I mean, basically everything that went for the first one, we have for the second one. The thing is that tripod is broken in a sense. I'm really grateful for the gift. We needed a tripod and it works his job. It kind of like, it flips open. It's a part where when you screw in whatever on top of the tripod, it can flip to the side. It's missing that little, like, there's a little plastic piece that holds it together. So we usually use this nail to hold it in place. On top of that, it's super sketched the way it is. So you can see that it's barely hanging on a thread right there, and it's barely hanging on a thread right here. The only foot that's actually on solid ground is that one far back left, but we needed a key light and we couldn't spend too much money. We had to use what we got. When I'm talking about being innovated, we innovated some shape or way, but we got it to work. There's a Logitech C920 webcam that we have and had, because we got the GoPro now. These are my two potato monitors. They are BenQs. I don't even know what they are. They're 60 frame monitors or potatoes. They're absolutely potatoes. Nothing to really brag about there. Our Blue Yeti mic with our pop filter, our very much Amazon $20 boom arm as well. Right there is our spider mount, which this actually is one of my favorite things. I was also gifted by the same friend that gifted the tripod. This thing is sturdy. This thing works well. Some, like most spider mounts up here, they're pretty weak, so it's kind of weak up here, but for the legs, it's pretty freaking sturdy. Now, this is probably one of my favorite things that I've bought that I use on the stream, because of course it holds up my monitors, but they're hydraulic monitor stands. I got this on Amazon. They're a brand called Huano or something like that. Huanuo. You guys can check that out, whatever you want to. One of my favorite things is that it does have two USB ports. So this one is my webcam and this one here is my keyboard. I don't have any input lag, which I'm kind of happy for it. I don't see it, at least. And then you can control both of these arms and kind of get a little bit lower so you guys can see that. So it's two parted. These can be pushed back, and then right up here, this arm can push forward, or you can have them both pushed back, and then they work on hydraulics so they can go down and up. So it's pretty dope. They're metal, and I don't know if you guys see this here. This desk is a lean against the wall desk. It's not made for anything considering streaming. So please, if you have one of these desks and you're somehow making it work because you don't have the equipment that we have, awesome. If you're thinking about streaming, do not get one of these desks ever. But it was hard to clamp something onto this because it didn't have anything over here, so we had to shove in 2 books just to get it to clamp, so that way this still holds. And it's still kind of shaky if we move it a lot. I'm holding it down right now because it's actually shaking a lot. I wouldn't recommend these desks, but this is one of our other makeshift ways where, hey, we got something we really needed, which was a desk mount, because I'm not even joking, my monitors were kind of V shaped, and so it was really hard to get a picture. That's why we had the spider mount like wrapped around one of these poles right here, our wooden poles right there, so that way we can get, like, my picture quality was cool, but they were like V shaped, so they were like this, and I'd be playing the game like basically stuck in this little nook here and looking to my left, and so I didn't want to do that. So we got those monitor mounts to help us out. This was recent. I kind of like the greenery. This is a fake plant. My wife got it for her promotion, but she gave it to me because she knows that I like the greenery and I want to have some greenery around my desk, so that's really cool. This is our old gem Astro A40 TR series mix amp with the Astros connected to it. Just a paperweight samurai, a lot to the Japanese culture that I enjoy. This is a legendary enneagram stress ball from Destiny 1, but also in Destiny 2 as well. Our K55 Corsair board. We got the Death Adder. Here's kind of some more things that I wish the stream could see, but of course they can't. You guys can't until I show you now. We have our Angel Goku, another shout out to one of the coolest animes I've watched. Not my all-time favorite. I think that there's a ton better before it. Dragon Ball Z fans, I'm sorry, but I mean, let's accept the reality. We have some Overwatch figures. We got Reinhardt. Again, we got Soldier 76, one of my favorites to run as a first-person shooter person. Right here, we do have, again, shout out to Nintendo. So we have Majora's Mask, one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. We have some Mario Kart with the little, like a banana peel there. Mario, again, he's a light. If I can connect him to USB, he turns on into like a little night light. This is a little Batman collection. And then this Naruto actually comes from Japan. My cousin, who used to do battle bots in Japan for Mexico, lived there for a while. I asked him if he can send me one of these, and he did, which was really dope. This is a queen from chess. I used to play a lot of chess, and that was from one of like my participation awards from 5th grade or something when I used to compete in chess. Up here, there's more pops. We got Roadhog right there. Got some pictures of my wife so I can remember her, and Just know why I'm doing all this for when I'm streaming. We got Soldier 76 right there, GameStop exclusive. We have Zero, Borderlands. Borderlands is one of my favorite franchises of all time. Over here, we have a Batman that's in the same, like, the color wave is the Joker from Suicide Squad, so that's pretty dope. Both movies were kind of cool, even though the first Suicide Squad was really garbage at the same time. It's like cool, but not cool at the same time. That there is a pixelated Shredder from Ninja Turtles. It's a 2017 fall convention exclusive. And up there, that is the Hybrid Theory pop album that was recent. That was one of my recent purchases for the pops. That meant a lot, and so it's a really dope pop. That is going on back there. Down here, we got our foot pedals. That is our modem here, our trash full of all the stuff we've been unpacking this week, which includes the GoPro and some other little trinkets there, that tripod. Right there is our router. We have here the OG. This is our behemoth PC that we were able to get, first ever PC, which I'm really grateful for. This is a little hub that we use. It's a USB hub at times that we get to use. These are some LED lights just to kind of light up the background here when they're on. The remote, of course. This here in general, if you guys are wondering what this is a TV stand. It was repurposed so we can get an L-shaped type of feel, you know what I'm saying? Of course, this is where we have all our waters. This here is our Thanos gauntlet. There's a lot of story to this. I recently did lose my dad, and I'm really grateful for the father figures I've had in my life. One of my, we call them our adopted parents because they really did adopt us, I feel. He showed me the Thanos gauntlet, the original one, the gold one. I remember working at GameStop, and when this thing came out, but I really wanted it. Being a comic book fan, I really wanted this Thanos gauntlet. It was more expensive than this one, and I couldn't get it. And then when he brought it out and showed it to me, I'm like, man, one of the things that genuinely dope that you have one of those. Like, I'm really grateful that you have one of those. And I actually got to use it, and I thought they were really dope. And in recent years, they released the Iron Man version of this, and I was like, man, dude, this would be dope to have. And since I started working at GameStop again, and I had Moonies, and we actually got it. It was kind of like a father like son type of deal. We got it on Father's Day, so I just sent him a quick picture of me holding it and turning it on. It's like father, like son. I thought that was really dope. This, I still need to wash, but it's where our water usually goes. Our behemoth 1.05 gallon water bottle. Always have water near your guys' stream, ladies and gents. Down here is where it all started. We have our Nintendo 64. That's literally my first console I've ever gotten for anything. And then we graduated backwards and then went forward. So we played a lot of the Super NES and the NES. I lived a lot of my life with kind of hand-me-downs. And my family shopped at a lot of garage sales. So we did find quite a lot of working consoles that people were selling for cheap. I believe this is the box for it. That is pretty much it here for what it looks like to be a day in the life in the stream room with Funny Man. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you guys appreciate the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us some comments down below. Let us know how your stream build looks like, you know. Also, we have a Discord. I'll create like a channel where you guys can post your pictures on what your stream setup looks like, or what's your dream setup gonna look like. What are your guys' ideas? What are your guys' thoughts? Make sure to share that with us. We do appreciate it. As well, don't forget, you can check us out on Twitch. We're live almost literally daily. Check us out, twitch.tv/funnymanlhg. And you guys can catch us making some live content on there as well. Again, very grateful, guys. It's been your boy, Funny Man. I'll catch you later, YouTube. Peace!